everyone, welcome to my October favorites. Holy crap, it's almost Christmas. Well, you know, if you're like me and you get kind of crazy for Christmas. October favorites, oh my gosh, it was kind of hard to pick because some of them are kind of pricey, and I'm sorry. And I feel guilty if I pick expensive products to share with you because I'm like supposed to be frugal. And so I always try to come up with a balance of drugstore and non-drugstore items as well. Or if I have a lot of high-end items, to at least have some drugstore stuff in there, because I use stuff from everywhere. I use stuff from, you know, Walgreens to Nordstrom and everywhere in between. So I'm going to start with just what I like. I'm just going to tell you what I used this month, what I loved. Okay, let's begin with the Lorac Mega 2 Pro palette. I can say that right. Lorac Mega 2 Pro palette. You saw this on my channel already. I totally demonstrated it for you. I showed you all the gorgeous colors. I had a giveaway. Kim, I really hope you love your palette. They are not sold out yet, you guys. Put them on your Christmas list, but tell whoever is shopping for you to buy it now, because once they're gone, they're gone. But I think they just learned from last year's lesson and then they just ordered more. I don't think there is anything less exciting about this palette than the first Mega Pro palette. I think Lorac just actually made more palettes because it's good stuff. So I think it's $59 at Ulta. The other thing that I discovered this month, and maybe even before that, was Paula's Choice Skincare. And thank you to whoever told me about her redness lotion. I basically, once I got that comment that told me about that redness lotion for rosacea, I went on the Paula's Choice website and I spent hours on that website and I found products that I feel are making such a difference in my skin. They are available at Pharmaca, if you have a Pharmaca, and Nordstrom in some locations, and then on their website. And their website has free shipping. So, and you get samples with orders, and there's usually a coupon code. So my favorite, I kind of can't decide between these two because they're just so amazing. And I use a lot of different skincare, and just because I say something is awesome this month doesn't mean that whatever I liked in the previous months is just like abandoned and no longer good for me. I kind of rotate things based on weather and hormones and life changes and that kind of stuff. But I have been struggling with retinol products, not like doctor prescribed, but retinol products in beauty products. And then I found this AHA Skin Perfecting Liquid, and this is actually a travel size. The full bottle is much bigger, and it is a very, very light lotion you put on morning and night if you want, or once a day or every other day, and you put it on before your moisturizer. And it is glycolic acid, and she has different formulas. So like this is 8%, she has like a 2%, a 1%. I'm making up numbers right now, but she has different strengths. And I thought this was going to just fry my skin, and I was so wrong. It made it smooth and calm and happy, and I'm like, what? Okay, so glycolic lotion, and then this Resist Moisture Mule Oil Booster. I think this full size right here is 30, but it is amazing. It is an oil with ceramides and argan oil, but it doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients. It does not have really botanicals or anything with a scent that might irritate sensitive skin, because I'm learning that some of the botanicals that we are like, oh, this is so nice and how lovely, are really good for either stronger skins or just putting on our body, or maybe even just aromatherapy, and not so much on our face if we have sensitive skin. So this is a very low ingredient, you know, like number of ingredients. It mimics skin's moisture, and it's just lovely. You can drop it in your foundation if you want and mix it. You can use it morning and night. I use it with my moisturizer before my sunscreen, or I put it in my tinted moisturizer with sunscreen, you know, whatever. And it is so good. It is, I just love it. So if you can get your hands on some of this stuff, try it. Also, speaking of dry skin and winter coming up, this Yes to Coconuts, have you guys seen this? So, you know, I am just addicted to sprays, and like, okay, this one though is not like a makeup spray. How I'm just addicted to sprays, and I love the Yes to Grapefruits, the toner spray. Well, this is for eczema, and it does have hydrocortisone, so that's why it's not something you want to just spray on your face all the time as a setting spray or a moisture spray. Plus the pump on here doesn't spray very well. But it has tamanu oil and coconut oil, and it's just really nice. I had dry skin, like I was being lazy and I wasn't moisturizing like I should have, and the weather's changing and it's getting colder, and my skin is like, girl, I'm itchy and I'm dry, and I'm like, golly, why am I, you know, so dry? And I just kind of sprayed this on certain areas, and it soothed those areas, and you know, it just was so pleasant. And so I think that if you have eczema, or someone in your family does, or just kind of prone to dry patches, try this. It was at Target. I'm so happy about it. So yeah. Did you see that? Yes to Coconuts. Okay, my lips. What I'm wearing on my lips today is MAC. I went to the MAC store because I had a back to MAC collection of products. I had my 6 ready to go to get my free lipstick. I was like, I could use a lipstick. And you guys know I love that Sonia Kashuk Crushed Petals lipstick, and so does everybody else. And someone was like, is that a dupe to Teddy? Oh my God. Anyway, and I was like, I don't know. Velvet Teddy? I don't know. I've never tried that color. But then when I was talking to the sales gal and she was showing me the formulas and stuff, and I like mattes, but I don't like the real hard mattes. And apparently the original matte formula for MAC, oh my gosh, did I mix this up? MAC's original matte formula is much harder than the new mattes. Is that what she said? Or is it the other way around? But they have 2 kinds of matte lipsticks. So I got Kinda Sexy, and it is so cool. And the cool thing about it is I wear it with this liner that is, this is actually more my favorite this month than the lipstick, Morning Coffee. And it is a very rich nude brown shade. And I just dig it. I like mixing them and blending them. I like creating different tones with other nude lips. So there you go. Morning Coffee and Kinda Sexy. Oh, and I'm wearing a Revlon lip gloss over it in Sandstorm. Just because you can tell it's not matte. Look at me. I am so good. I have a couple more drugstore and a couple more non-drugstore items. So let's begin with the non-drugstore items. Jouer, hello, Love Fest with Jouer continues. I showed you guys this in the La Matchbox video. This is the Long Wear Eye Brightening Primer, and I took this to Orlando and I wore it every day under my eyeshadow, and it was amazing. It is so soft, creamy, velvety, spreads to a powder finish. I am going to be so sad when this little guy runs out, and it's probably going to run out soon because I am using it so much lately. Why did that come out weird? I'm using it so much lately. I'm really hoping for another, when they have like 20% off on their website, or you know what I mean. Follow Christina on Snapchat because she does offers only for her Snapchat family. Anyway, so yes, this is just so good. Okay, and then Too Faced mascara, Better Than Sex. Why have I abandoned this 2 years ago and now I'm coming back to it? I mean, what made me think that it wasn't good enough for me? I don't know. I mean, this stuff, like at first you're like, whoa, that is some crazy, look at that brush. That is just a crazy mess right there, right? And I'm putting it on, I'm going, this stuff is so thick and kind of wet. And then I kind of went to the other eye, and then I put on a second coat, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. It really, really makes big lashes. See? Yeah. I mean, oh, in fact, I want to put more on. I like blinking. And if you kind of don't, I mean, it's dramatic. It's not like, oh, soft and feathery. No, it's thick. It's thick and spidery. But I'll take it. So yeah, there you go. I got this baby in my Grand Chateau set, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go buy a full tube. So I did. The other thing I wore throughout Orlando, and you guys have seen me talk about this before, and it's in my favorite drugstore foundation, is the Infallible Pro Matte by L'Oreal. This is color 102, which is pretty much a good winter shade for me. It is such a good foundation. It has such a good finish. It does not dry out your skin, but it really holds up to heat and humidity and oil and all that good stuff. But if you have a dry skin but you want a long wearing foundation, I say try it, go for it, because that's my skin. I mean, I have dry skin. I moisturize and I prime, and then I wear this, and I don't feel dry or anything like that. So it's just such a good foundation. Maybelline Fit Me. Yep. Have you guys bought your tube yet? I have 4 tubes. I have like different shades because I'm using them for different highlight shade, matching skin tone, lighter, darker. Like, I'm just playing with them. And at like $6.99 or whatever they are, when it's buy one get one half off at Ulta, I just buy a couple different colors. This one is the Fair number 15, and also I've noticed that there's one, I think 20 is actually a different shade. This is actually, I think, darker than 10, or 20 is darker than this. They're sort of, they go by cool and warm, so give it a try, but I really do like it. So, well, there you go. I hope you enjoy my favorites. I hope you had a great October, and I hope that November is awesome because, hello, Thanksgiving. And even though I don't eat meat, I still love all the fixins. My mom makes awesome Brussels sprouts and stuffing and sweet potatoes and cranberries and mashed potatoes. And I mean, honestly, that's all you need. And pumpkin pie. So, hello, and pecan pie. Why am I talking about this? Okay, folks, be sure to subscribe, click that thumbs up button, share with your friends, and I will see you next video. Take care. Bye.